Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome to the Sunday stream. We're going to be playing some more Deep Rock Galactic. Going to get that set up momentarily. Get a couple things set up here. Actually, I should just transition now. There we go. Transition. Okay, that broke. Hold up. Okay. That, for some reason, broke something, but it seems to be working fine still, so... There. There we go. Alright, we should be good now. Sorry about the cough. No camera today. Feeling kind of not sick, just kind of not great. I prefer not to have a camera right now, so I don't. Anyway. We are probably just going to join a game here. I could do my own, but I don't really have any particular... I'm not going after any particular type of material, so I don't really care. I'm just going to quick join. See what we get. Get some friends. Join up with another group, hopefully. I don't really know... Okay, I know what I want to play, but levels are more valuable than anything else, so I'll play Driller. I like Scouts the best. You can see I've been playing off camera. You can't argue with Scouts' grappling hook. It's too good. It's just too freaking good. So I will be using that later, but for now, I'm just going to be using the... That's not what I wanted. That'll work though. Alright, preview window. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna be using the driller dude because that's where I need experience. So I'm a bit lost. This is terrible. Whoever dug this is just stupid. I hate it when it's like messy like this. I want to at least have like a general path, because eventually you're going to run back through here and you want to be able to run through it as cleanly as possible. Anyway, I gotta catch up. It looks like they're way ahead.
Rock and stone! Rock and stone, brother!
Yeah, I really don't like the mobility options on the driller. Like, it's good to make a path or something, but a lot of the time that's not really viable, and you're generally better off just using the grappling hook anyway. The only time that's not true is if you're trying to get up to a deposit, like, kind of in a wall somewhere. The drill is good, but you don't need the drill to get to it. You can use other methods. Thought I heard something behind me. Alright, we're good. Mostly. Nope. Where are these coming from? It was weird. Coming from behind me. And these guys are like way past me. I don't know why it put me like way back where the team wasn't. We've only got one egg too. Wow, they're not doing a very good job yet. Or they're early in the... They're probably just early. That's the one they got, from the look of it. They're about to put in another? Yeah.
Ollie! Anyone need
Get away.
There's nitro here.
Bring a little ramp, just so they can traverse that easily. Be nice and polite. Yeah, okay, so to be fair, this, like, that is a good example of when you would want to use the driller arm.
Donkey, come here!
Hey, Karen.
I got it!
incite that egg? There it is. Okay. Do it like this. Let it cool down. And there we go. Nice and easy. Probably gonna fill up on gold shortly. Get Ollie over here, and I'm actually gonna resize this window so I can see better. There we go. I don't need to see OBS's preview, I can just watch the Sharks game, which regrettably starts at exactly the same time as my stream today. It seems like there's always a Sharks game when I'm streaming. But at least I can watch it. Thankfully they do the, I don't have a TV in front of my computer anymore. I need to get it repaired, then I can have it again. But thankfully they stream it online now, so you can just watch it online if you have the service. Which I of course do. It's not as good, it definitely lags, and it's like not good quality, to be honest, but it's better than nothing. And they kind of corner the market on that, right? They control it, so what choice do I have? Hopefully it's not. I don't think it's like dropping any frames for the stream. I think it seems fine on the gameplay end, like I'm not having any issues, so... In theory, there's no problem. I have it muted, so I'm not broadcasting audio of an NHL game, which would obviously probably justifiably get me banned on Twitch. Not gonna do that. That's not okay. I will definitely talk about it, though. Not that anyone cares, but I care. Really? You're already going to the next area? This seems premature. We're already almost done here, actually, which is good, because I'm not really a fan of egg missions. They're very boring in my book. Where the hell is this egg? Oh, they already got it. Should have known. I'll get some nitro then. Oh, Sharks almost scored already. Twice. Oh. It was a weird... well, whatever. I don't need to talk about it in that kind of detail, but the Sharks are doing really well lately. It's a little surprising. They kind of seem like they were, for lack of a nicer way of putting it, fucked for a while, but they've kind of come back. They made a good trade, and now they're in it. Hey Death, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, you can't be surprised by that. Fortnite's big. Whether you want to like it or not, it's still big. Asshole! Dick. Just run in front of me. It's okay to shoot him because it just hit his shield and there's no enemies around. Alright, time to go to the next area, I think. This room is probably complete. Yeah, Fortnite's pretty big. I don't like it personally. I think it's probably more fun than PUBG, but I kind of got over PUBG too, so... I don't think either of the games is really all that great. Right now, if you gave me a choice, I would rather play... I haven't played really much of anything today for fun, because I have been editing videos all day, but if I had the time, and I was picking what game to play, it would be this, probably, because it's new, but really I would rather be playing Stellaris or probably X3 Terran Conflict would be the ideal. But where's the time for either of those? Oh yeah, actually you could do something with that, because you have the you get it with Twitch Prime. You can sell that, probably. I've not gotten any such whispers, but if you have Twitch Prime, you get a Fortnite code to unlock some shit. And I guess people want it. Which is funny. We need one more Bulu cap to finish the mission here. It's kind of surprising. Like I said, I haven't seen a single one from anyone. I don't have it disabled, I don't think, so. Surprising. Oh, there's a Bulu cap up this way. We want to get that.
Die like your mother dead.
You get it? I don't think we got it.
Secondary objective completed.
That's not why death. I would say it's gender-based, but I don't think there's anything indicating that Karen is female in her like profile, or even her username isn't like explicitly feminine or anything. So I could kind of see it being feminine, but like Death, your name is very clearly male. Like, don't take this the wrong way, but I could correctly guess your age and your gender based on your username without fail. Come on down. Cool. Yeah, that's not surprising, unfortunately. People are terrible. Are we just gonna go now? No, they probably moved on to the other... Yeah, these guys like dig in a really dirty, like messy way. Yeah, fair enough.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
I hate elite swarms, they just feel so pointless. It's just a bunch of extra work. Okay, someone did come down. It might have only been one guy that came down this way.
Incoming! Smoke him if you got him.
One dude. Nope, they're all here. Wow, where the hell did those guys come from? Alright, well I don't need the help, they're fine. I'll just get this gold. Come on. Who fucking called it through me? It's so annoying and weird. Why would it go there? How could anyone have called it there? That's like, what the f... Sometimes the mule goes places I don't understand. Like, it just kind of just starts walking somewhere and is like, yeah, you want to be here, right? That's where I should be. It's very confusing. I suppose I should take my resupply. I don't really need it though.
Getting more ammo.
Yeah, the solution is if you don't have friends, no one cares if you change it. This is very odd. There's like a... Oh, hello. Wow, did that one-shot it? I didn't know you could do that. It's kind of cool.
Keep fighting, kid. You're almost
Alright.
away.
I think you're probably more creative than you think you are. I think of myself as being extremely uncreative, but I can write alright. I come up with decent stories, I think. So I'm at least slightly creative. Just not in a musical or artistic way. see if there's anything back here. Nope, not really. We're still in swarm territory, which is a weird thing. The tail end of the swarm is always like, you know it's over, but you're still gonna get hit by like a tiny little wave like this. But it's pretty much done. Like, these, what, 3 of these idiots? Not even any big ones, it's just a couple of these dumb little annoying guys. I'm just saying I bet you could find a way in which you're creative. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's got stuff they think about and they're creative with. Putting it into whatever format is a different story, but you've probably at least got ideas of stuff. Read some books, play some games. Everyone has something.
Resupply ordered.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Really? Again? You don't really need another resupply, I feel, but whatever. I'll probably pass on... Well, I'll wait and see if they all want it. Just wait. Because we're at the bottom, I think we're done. So we should kind of just go. This is the one thing that I sort of don't like about this game a little bit, is when you're with 4 people. I feel like it'd be mean to, like, send it out and be like, no, we're done. To come hit this button. And be like, fuck you guys, we're leaving. But they should basically just go. Like, there's no reason to stay right now.
Good work. Sending in the drop pod.
Yeah, there we go. Someone else hit it. Sometimes I just hit it and I'm like, nah, fuck you guys, we're leaving. But I usually don't. She probably just kind of came up with it. I doubt it means much.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Follow Molly!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Alright, Sharks get a power play. Probably not going to go anywhere with it, but hey, they've been better lately, so you never know. Boom. I don't know, as long as you don't put like a racial slur in your name, you're probably fine. Oh god, not the right thing to jump up on. Did not realize that was an explosive. Whatever you want to call it.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Just torching my teammates, it's fine. Get out of here. Oh shit, where did... Okay, up here. Oh, whatever you want works, man. It's really, ultimately, it comes down to your preferences, more than anything else.
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence.
Oh god. Come on. There we go.
Retrieving escape pod.
Oh, can't move. Oh.
Rock and stone, brother!
Well, she has like 8 to, I don't know, there's different like ways to do it. She has like 8 different usernames or something. It seems, I don't know, like I can kind of see that having a purpose, because the less connected they are and the more distinct they are, the harder it is for someone to like track down your other names. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I've been called Pizza Face and Cracker and like White Boy. Shit like that. That's the extent of the racial shit being slung in my direction. Mostly in high school. No one ever did that after high school, but I've had plenty of shitheads, usually the Latino kids in high school, flung shit my way. Don't know why. I didn't do shit to them, but, you know, everyone likes to have someone they pick on. It's just the way things go. Join. Let's just head back in. We'll probably keep playing Driller, because I think that's still our lowest. Columbus scored. Oh wow. Come on, Jones, you gotta stop that. It's not a good... no, that was through a screen. I kinda get that. Oh, we kinda have 3 at even... Let's mix it up. Let's play Gunner. I should have looked at what the rest of the team was, but I don't think it really matters. We have a Driller. Why am I here? Oh god, please don't. That guy like nearly killed me. What the fuck is the mule doing there? Okay, this is... Okay, so we're going down. We came from it. The only time I really hear moon is like moon runes in reference to Japanese. So I don't know where that came from. It's a very strange name.
Trigger discipline, whale piper! I think we need to dig here. Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
That's a very weird, like... I would not really... I mean, I'm never really... It's hard to be offended by racial slurs when you're white, honestly, but... Like, particularly, like, that one doesn't sound really all that offensive. Maybe there's some other context to it that makes it way worse, but based on what you've said so far, that seems like kind of nothing. Wouldn't bother me in the least. I mean, I might be bothered by the intent behind it, but the actual... Yeah, of course you are. The moon's white. Like, that's the easiest logical leap that you could possibly make. White people have big eyes? I mean, I guess. Kind of. But yeah, being, especially as a white male, it's really hard to feel like threatened or bothered by anyone saying shit like that, because it's sort of like, yeah, so what? I'm just gonna go back to my high-paying job and laugh. Like, as shitty as that is to say, it's sort of like I don't feel like I have any right to be bothered by any of that shit. Kind of the same way I felt in high school. I was like, yeah, they're calling me names and calling me cracker or whatever, but I'm like, I don't really care. It really didn't mean anything or make a difference. So, sort of like, yeah, alright, whatever. You guys want to do that? That's your prerogative. It didn't really change my life at all, so... I don't know, it was probably not, like, particularly offensive. It was more like, how dare you, like, call me anything, than that term in particular being offensive. Yeah, I mean, it's not common in my experience, but it definitely happens, and just sort of like, the correct way to react to it, I think, is just to not care. Obviously, it can be hurtful, and if someone is bothered by it or takes offense to it, I'm not going to say they don't have a right to feel that way. They definitely do have a right to feel that way. It's not any more acceptable than being racist towards anyone else, but it's also a lot easier to brush off than what happens with any other particular skin tone. Why are there so many of these little assholes? They're everywhere. I want this, but I don't want to fall. Alright, I don't think I can get to that. Maybe if I do it like this. This'll do it. Yeah. There's really no... It's just bad for everyone if anyone takes it seriously. There's no...
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Donkey, come here.
Ready to shoot.
But I get it if it hurts anyone. They have a right to be bothered by it just as much as anyone else.
this!
Yeah. Well, that's not really racist, that's classist. Which, yes, of course we are.
Down it goes!
Much better.
Some gold up there. I don't know if there's really any point to staying up in this, like, upper area. I might want to just go down. I should probably just go down. Gold is nice, but it's not really... What I found in this game is there's probably too much gold, and there's not enough of the other, like... different, Did someone really come over here and just dig this tiny little...
Molly's on the way.
You're an idiot if you did this. Dig like a wider one, so it's clear that we've been here. Yeah, some asshole went through here. I hear Molly coming. Yeah, well, but it's a lot more harmful if you insult another race, because they actually, like... I mean, let's be completely all cards on the table honest here. If you're white, you kind of have all the advantages. Any advantage that you could, as it relates to skin color, you have if you're white, basically. So, it's a lot more harmful and more meaningful to be racist towards pretty much any other group. So I would say it's worse to go after other races than going after someone who's white. If you're going purely based on race. There's a lot more to it than that. Everyone's different, has their own unique stuff going on. So it's not nearly that simple, but... Try to get to this. This is not the conversation I thought I'd be having today. Let's just drop down. I think we're fine. Yeah. We want to go down anyway, so this is acceptable. A little piece of gold that we left behind. Oh, I'm full up on gold. Oh god. I'm hitting the armor way too much. There we go. Alright, he left. Some people do. I have before. There's things that I want to bring up because there's something bothering me. I walk through what the conversation is likely to entail in my mind. I do that all the time. Specifically when something's bothering me. Not under other circumstances. Do I get? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I should probably drop down. Not necessarily here, but I should drop down. There he is. I hate this thing. I hate armored enemies in general. They're so annoying. My team... Okay, alright, you want to hit me? My teammates should be good. Around the corner. It's unfortunate. What was that? Something spitting right? Yeah, there. Okay, so there are other ones. I don't know where the fuck they are though. Was it just the one? Nope. I mean, light. I could have sworn there was one spitting. Yeah, I don't know if I was... I think I was little when I was very, very young, but I very quickly became tall. I've spent most of my life being a bigger guy. To the point where, like, I have a coworker who's, like, I don't know, maybe 5'5", 5'6". And I don't think of myself as being tall. I'm 6 feet tall. But I don't think of myself as being taller by the size that, like... You're not, I'm 6 foot is average, right? 6 foot tall is totally average and normal. Because to me it is. I have plenty of friends who are taller than me, and I had the same number of friends who were shorter than me, so, like, 6 feet is not really that tall to me. Even though in reality, it is. Oh, come on. You fucking Christo down there. This thing should be dead. There's no reason it should still be up and running around right now. Yeah, but girls are a lot more vicious than guys. Guys will be shitty, but like it's not as vicious and personal, I think, as what women do to each other most of the time. My teammate get him, that's fine. Oop, get out of the hole.
Let's stick together from now on.
Oh, I can't see shit. Where the hell are we going? Are we done in here? Do we need to go to the next... I think we go to the next spot. It's probably that one guy went to the next spot without us and kind of fucked us a little bit. I think that's probably what happened. Where the fuck was it? He goes back this way. Like, up? Yeah, it's right up there. Okay. Get up there. Just need to get an angle. Steep.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
I'll go for the supply pod. If we're getting one, I might as well hang out for it. Yeah. Yeah, guys usually won't do that kind of shit. Like, the really bad ones will, but usually you're not gonna run it. Guys will mostly just talk. Mostly. That doesn't mean that's all they'll do. There's definitely examples of them being way worse, but most of the time they just talk.
Feel much better now.
Okay, so I want to get back. I need to get up a little bit, so if I can find a way. The problem is I don't want to go up twice. I only want to use one of my tethers.
Think we're gonna make it.
That would... This... Yeah, that's a good spot. This'll work. Yeah. Or teachers get involved. Because guys are not very smart, so they'll do shit to get themselves in trouble. And, like, pay a price for it. People are shitty. Like, pretty much across the board. That's why I like the internet. Like, in person, I'm like... I tend to be extremely non-confrontational and very passive. Unless I know someone really well. If I'm really, like, I'm close to someone and I know them, I will be confrontational. No problem. I have no problem sticking up for what I want. But if I don't know someone, I'll generally let them walk all over me. Okay, this is no longer acceptable to use my pickaxe for. What happened? Where the fuck did this... What happened? Is there a swarm that I just didn't know about? What the fuck, man? That was ridiculous. But yeah, so... In person, I'm kind of non-fun. I won't call people out that much. But on the internet, it's very easy. You can decide not to be around someone. You can absolutely decide, like, no, you're being a piece of shit, get out of here. And so whether I'm a mod of something or the owner of a channel like this, I like it a lot more because I can be like, no, you're a piece of shit, get out of here. Or I can leave. You know, I have complete control. Any interaction on the internet requires two people to maintain it, basically. That's not always true, but it's usually true. So if you want to walk away, you can easily walk away, and there's not a single thing they can do about it. So it's much easier to deal with people.
Thanks.
Is it really? They're mean to the... I mean, it's not really Arabs, but Middle Easterners, I guess? That's shitty. I'm trying to think if I had any friends who... I had a lot of friends from Iran. Which is strange, but I guess they kind of left Iran for whatever reason. And just, there's a lot of Iranians in this area, I guess. I don't really know why, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to think, I didn't really have friends from anywhere else in that region. No one from Saudi Arabia, no one from UAE, Kuwait, none of those areas really.
Where is that damn you?
No, I'm not gonna ban you. If you do something, there is a reality in which I eventually ban you if you did something, but I mean, you'd have to go pretty far. I tend to be very much more interested in, like, hey, that's not okay, don't do that again, and then if you do it again, okay, now I don't just jump to ban.
Never felt better.
No, the reason people are shitty to Middle Easterners is because of basically 9/11 and everything that followed. We've apparently, as a society, decided to just say fuck people from that region of the world, even though that's a completely idiotic mentality. It's easy if you're a kid to look at news and everything, and your shitty, maybe racist parents, and act like that towards people, even though you have no fucking reason to treat anyone that way. Kids are already kind of shitty on their own, but then you combine everything else in with that, it's super easy. It isn't that? Yeah, but that's totally... But they've always been that way. Like, that's not new. And they weren't really... What? Oh, I got it's a barnacle. Okay. Alright, my team's helping, eventually. Cool. Again?
Swarm detected. Get ready.
I guess I'm just gonna get eaten. Over and over. Alright. There's a little... I need Molly. I'm very surprised if that's not it. Because if it's specifically against people from the Middle East, that has to be it. It wouldn't be anything else. But maybe, I mean, I'm coming at it from an angle where I'm in California, and I've always been in California, and there's like literally everyone. I work, even at, okay, so I don't remember everything at school, but at work, I work with, my boss is Indian, I have a Mexican coworker, I have a Vietnamese coworker, I have another Indian coworker, I have a coworker who I really enjoy talking to. He's a really good guy, he's French, like actually from France. I have another coworker who is also Canadian, who was like, I don't know, I don't think she was hiding it, but she wasn't talking about it, and she said Zed once, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, you said Zed. I know what you are, haha. I was like, yeah, I'm Quebecois. Or at least half Quebecois, so we had some fun there. She's really cool. I have, I think, a Brazilian coworker? Either Brazilian or Portuguese. I'm pretty sure he's Brazilian, though. I have a... Who else is there? Several Japanese, several Chinese, several Vietnamese. You know, from all of basically any Asian country, there's plenty of people. Lots of Filipino guys and girls. It's a manufacturing company, and there are a lot of Filipino people kind of everywhere. Karen can tell you about that. There's like tons of different people that I work with. It's actually great. And what we were interviewing someone, I'm not like a hiring manager, but I am, they do have me interview people for like technical expertise basically, to try and see if they're good enough at the job to be able to do it. And I was talking to her, and she was, I think,
Good news, team. The wave is thinning.
she was not, shit, where was she from? I don't think she was Vietnamese, but she was from that part of, she might have been Thai or something? I don't really remember, but I was telling her, like, yeah, whatever, you can speak, like, if you go to lunch here, you go to the lunchroom, there's like 10 different languages being spoken at any given, it's crazy, like, we have everyone. So I was telling her, like, you can feel at home here, and however, because it was pretty clear English was her second language, and she wasn't totally comfortable speaking it, so I was trying to be like, you know, you're welcome here, whatever competency in English you have, you know, you can find people here who will make you feel comfortable and at home. And I was trying to make her feel welcome, and like, yeah, we're a really diverse workforce, everyone's cool, everyone is different, we have a lot of fun. So it was enjoyable, but she wound up finding a job somewhere else, unfortunately, but it was kind of cool. All that, what you're saying is surprising. I've seen people get bullied for, like, they're Iranian and they get, someone joked about buying them a pressure cooker because you can use a pressure cooker to make a bomb. I've seen that joke get made. I didn't make it, but I've seen it get made. I gotta read up on chat here. Yeah, but no one understands our... Everyone's got a different culture. So it shouldn't... Kids who bully people for not understanding our culture are stupid, because everyone's different. There's some things that, like, you should understand, like personal hygiene is a pretty critical one, but everything else is just sort of like, yeah, we're all different. But again, this is probably coming from me growing up in California, where we have, like, literally everyone.
Smooth as always, team. Drop pod is on the way.
Oh, okay, we're on our way out. Good. I didn't think they were going to do that. Yeah, well, the internet, it's 50-50. It does enable them to continue being shitty, but it also enables other people to kind of get away from them to a degree. Why are you going that way?
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Let's follow the mule. It's heading for the
Drop pod departing.
I'm just going to follow the mule, because I get lost if I don't. Where are you going, mule? Fuck. Alright, well, this'll work. Oh, okay, so your Muslim or Arab friend makes those jokes. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, if you're making self-deprecating jokes, I'm kind of fine with whatever they are. As long as you, like, do it understanding kind of all the context, I guess. There's obviously still a line, but it's way better for someone to make those jokes about themselves than someone else fuck around with it, I guess.
T-minus 4 minutes.
I hate these little guys, they're so annoying. Oh god. I was holding down left click and it wasn't firing, and I don't know why. I think this is where I died earlier. Okay, so this is where I need to go. Yeah, urban areas are typically the ones where you get more tolerance and diversity. But that doesn't mean that it's immune from all the bullshit that goes on elsewhere. Where did it go? Okay, when... I'm lost.
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence.
Shit.
Deep Rock
It went up
Galactic
this
thanks for your
way?
good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Attention!
Maybe?
Eat your maker,
Drop
great!
pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Up.
Oh god, oh god. Okay.
One sensor gun ready to be built.
No, it might not have been a stream delay. It might have just been that I'm, like, kind of behind. Because I'm focused on this. Oh, it went up there. Okay, we don't all have to make it. Just one of us. What are you doing? Go the other way, you fucking moron. Oh god. Well, that doesn't work.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
We're gonna die. We're so fucked. Like, how did we even get up there?
out of ammo. So long, suckers.
Drill dude should be saving us here, and he's fucking us. Like, he's not doing his job, I don't feel. I'm not gonna make it.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 1 minute.
I might make it. I can get up here. I made it. Well, I've partially made it. I still have a long ways to go. Name a fast food chain and I will tell you what it sells. We're so fucked. How am I gonna get up there?
Drop pod departing in 30 seconds.
I don't have any ammo for my fucking gun. God, this doesn't have enough ammo. We're fucked. We're not making it out. Drill dude did not do his work. Yeah, this is a failure. Drill dude, you failed us, man.
10 seconds to take off.
Let's clear them out!
3, 2, 1. Heading for orbit.
Yeah, Acme sucks, but it gets better, trust me.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Oh, Columbus scored again, that sucks. That was terrible. I really don't like caves with that kind of, like, setup. They're very annoying. Especially if I'm only going to get that many freaking tether things. That's why Scout is the best, because if I was in that situation as Scout, I would have just grappled my way up, no problem. Thing recharges hella fast, infinite ammo, no issue whatsoever. No, that's not it at all. Definitely has nothing to do with the water. If it did, there'd be a lot of talk about that. It wouldn't just be, oh, okay,
Pumped up
it's a
and
fight.
ready to kill.